Okay, I think we should be live. Just check on my iPhone here. Keeps lagging a little. Yes, I think we are live. I'm just waiting if I can see the wipe here, but well, let's think it would be live. Alright, I apologize for the sound already. It might be a little bit too low. Let me see, if I can make this louder somehow. By the way, in the background, this noise you can hear is probably from my backyard's camera. Yes. Okay, we are definitely live. Hey guys, I'm sorry for not posting videos recently. It's been a while, and I know that I've been on vacation, and I still am basically. But as probably everybody heard about, we are waiting on the arrival of the first tropical storm winds here in South Florida, or yeah, better like in Delray Beach, where I am for now, which is like a little bit southwest of West Palm. The big screen you can see in the middle or on the left side, this is a camera I set up in my backyard, which supposedly is live streaming. Could even got stuck right now because it seems to be frozen. No, it's not really updating anything. Let me see here. Maybe I need to reload this. Just give me a second. The time I was setting this up outdoors, it was still way brighter than it is now. But I thought maybe I will set up the camera to the front of the house later, because there you can see some street lights. And so as I'm waiting for the first wave of tropical winds to arrive. I will just check on my phone here if the stream is working. Let's see here. I try to restart the stream of the camera. Okay, so by now it got pretty dark, so you can't see much. I will swap the camera to the front in the next minutes. I will just see if I can load the if I can load my stream as a backup, because for now I'm only streaming with a very low performance laptop, so this is like I think most you can do, like streaming 4 or 5 video inputs on the same screen. So yeah, but it looks like it would work. Yeah, okay. So at least, yeah, at least the stream works now. I had some problems, some issues as well to get online in the first place. As I already said in the comments, I do not own a generator, so in case the power went off, probably not today, but maybe tomorrow, I will not be able to stream. But I thought I would make one stream tonight just to show you some impressions here down from Delray Beach. And maybe tomorrow, when we basically are waiting some hurricane force winds. At least that's what they say in the news. As you may heard, it is pretty uncertain what's going to happen. And yeah, so I will be here together with you, and we'll see what happens. By the way, again, as I said, I am in Delray Beach, which is southbound of West Palm Beach. I can show this to you on the map here. There you can see Florida. Let me see if I can zoom this in. Okay, so yeah, we have West Palm over here,
And this is Mission Houston. There is Hurricane.
There are we. Okay.
The
Okay,
International
so we have
Space
Palm
Station
Beach over there,
right now,
and we have
261
Boynton Beach,
statute
and then
miles
we have
off the
Delray
southern
Beach, and
tip
that's
of
basically
Florida.
where I am for now.
Going to fly by
So pretty
these
much
cameras again being
in
controlled
the
from
cone,
controllers here
as
inside
they
Mission
predict
Control
for
Houston.
now, and we'll see what's going to happen.
Hurricane Dorian, a Category 1 storm right now, expected to continue to intensify over the next several days, potentially.
Outdoors. Okay, so the stream is working, but you are not seeing very much. Let me try to put on the sound for now, if this is working.
And this is Mission
Houston.
There is Hurricane Dorian now coming into view from cameras on the International Space Station. Station is 261 statute miles off the eastern tip of Florida.
Very, very low.
So it's going to continue to fly by. These cameras are being controlled from controllers here inside Mission Control Houston.
Oh, wait.
Hurricane Dorian, Category 1 right now, expected to continue to intensify over several days, actually a category status before it moves over the eastern coast of Florida as early as the beginning of next week.
Okay, I just heard that there are some noises. I don't know from which source they are coming from. Let me see. I need to mute those.
And now station passing.
Everything goes terribly wrong here. I see. Just give me a second. There we are again. Yeah, somehow there is some audio on the stream where I don't know where it's coming from. I don't really know OBS that much, so.
And this is mid control.
Oh, wait, could be this one. Yeah, I think that should be it. Was still some sort of a background track running. Probably the background track of this animation you can see in the background. So I hope this is now shut off. On the other side, it seems that the stream is pretty laggy. I should set the streaming. Okay, and I'm live. Let me see. Yeah, I should be live, and I think this is way better way of doing this because it's now pretty much streaming like a video and not like a still show. Wait, I need to rescale some little things because I did not took the time now to do this properly, as I needed to. I wanted to restream before YouTube shuts down my stream, and I have to redo everything. So I will just rescale some of the graphics here. Pull this up a little bit, like that. This looks a little bit better. At least it says no drop frames, so I hope that this is now streaming properly. Yeah, so let me see. So is everything now working? Can somebody just write something in the chat so I see that at least you can hear and see me somehow, somehow in a way that it is watchable. Before I now will move the little camera to the front door, because here you can't see anything right now. But the idea is to put it on the front side of the house, because there are some street lights in the street, so maybe chances are bigger to see some of the trees or something moving in the wind when the first wind shears arrive. in theoretically tropical storm speeds. I think it was like 3 hours ago, they said that it might take another 5 hours for the first tropical storm wind speeds to arrive on the coast, but it was pretty windy all day long already, so let me see. I will just check again on my iPhone. As I said, you know, I have a bigger setup at home. Here I'm just streaming from a pretty old simple laptop, and maybe I put in a little bit too much of input sources here, like, you know, with this animated background and stuff, and I had not much time to test anything, because in that case here we are streaming to cover something that is pretty much live and not redoable. Let's see. I think my mic is pretty low, could that be? But I don't know if I can crank this just up. Let me see. Maybe I can put this on, well, it is on max in OBS, but still sounds a little bit far away. Let me see. My laptop is in a war right now, running multiple browsers and stuff like that, so apologies for the lag. I know it's probably pretty slow. What I can do, just give me a second, I will stop this live stream here. Maybe that helps a little. Then I will go to my sound setup and I will try to crank up the mic. Recording. Let's see. Properties. Levels. I can boost it a little bit, but I'm afraid that it will be very loud, so be prepared in case you're wearing headphones that your head might explode. But I will give it a boost of 3 decibel. Maybe this helps a little. Shit, this computer is so slow. It's doing its best. I'm sorry for oh my god, I'm sorry. But the controls are very stuck and stiff because this thing is not really liking what I'm doing to it right now. So I try to talk a little bit slower because I don't know how loud this will be, because there is a latency of at least 1 or 2 minutes. So let's see. I will switch over to the camera here, which I need to rescale as well. Just give me a chance. There it is. I basically put down the whole resolution of this stream.
And this is Mission Control Houston. There it is, Hurricane right now coming into view from cameras on the International Space Station.
But it still says it's
right
streaming
now,
with 14 frames per second.
The southern tip of Florida.
Volley.
It's going to continue to fly by these cameras again.
Make it a
flight controllers here
video.
inside Mission Control
I don't know what happens. Usually I have a pretty good speeding internet here,
Hurricane
but
Dorian,
I think it might be the laptop.
storm right now expected
Oh,
to
it says
continue to
encoding
intensify for
overload.
the next several days, eventually
Eventually
attaining Category 4 for status before it moves over
check if I can
the
change
eastern
the
coast of
encoder
Florida
here somehow.
as early as the beginning of next week.
put this down to 1500 kilobits. I don't know if that works better. Let's see.
And right now the station just passing over the very northern part of Cuba, so we're continuing to fly to the west of the storm.
New settings are using a faster encoding preset. Well, that's what I did. It still says that the encoder is overloaded. It could be the graphical thing, because I don't think that this laptop has a real GPU acceleration chip or something in there. Let's try to set it to software, but it probably will be worse. I'll put this down to 1200 kilobits per second, maybe this works better.
And this is Mission Control Houston. There is her Dorian now coming into view from cameras on the International Space Station. The station itself right now 261 static miles off the southern tip of Florida.
This stream is pretty much unwatchable, I think.
Cameras again being controlled from flight controllers inside Mission Control Houston.
Huh. Well. Okay, let's see if this works better. I'm sorry guys, it's a mess. Like, I think that the whole internet connections are pretty slow right now, because a lot of people are probably doing some sort of watching news or whatever as a stream. Sorry. Okay, so let's see if this works better. I can see the actual stream is like lagging and lagging and lagging. Now we are back, and now it seems to run, at least I think so. Hey Epic. Yeah, and I know that the stream is trash though. It is. Hopefully it goes better right now. No, I do not own Minecraft. Never tried that. Heard a lot about it, sure. Somebody said it would be he got flooded. Trump wants off the stand. Okay. Yeah. Who was that? I'm just trying to find this back. Oh, Platinum. Anime Platinum. You already get flooded? No. Where are you? Where are you from? Let me know. By the way, I was spending the last days of, do some preparation and shopping and stuff. I went to Home Depot. They were out of propane gas. I went to a lot of other stores. Everybody was running out of gas and running out of propane. So I gathered everything together, but it took me like 2 days or something. Well, I also did other things in between, but yeah, it took me a while, probably so as most of the people. Huh. Now the stream seems to be lagging again. Says again that it is overloaded with data, but well, I can't crank it down to like voice only, because that makes no sense for a live stream. Could make a podcast out of it, and my accent is too bad to actually making it a podcast, so But this pretty much sucks, I know. It is super slow, and I don't know what I can crank down to make it work somehow acceptable. Still cranking down the bit rate. Let's see if that helps. Okay, is this working better? Okay, so now again the other stream froze, so I will reload that one. This is a bunch of trash. You're probably watching the worst live stream ever on YouTube, so you can be proud about that. Let me see now. Okay, now the stream at least has reloaded, which is a good thing. By the way, this flickering on... where is it? Over there. This flickering comes from my outdoor lights. Those are like flickering bulbs, so this does not have anything to do with the storm. And also for now it seems to be pretty quiet out there. We had a little rain before, but not much. But the first clouds arrived in the afternoon, and it started to get pretty windy. Is that a real YouTube name? Kirk, like the captain, what are you, stupid? I don't know. Hey Ryan, hi. I don't know, there is no category 6 for now, but basically this could be the first one, which could be a category 6, because the wind speeds, man, they are incredible. Let me see again if I can start the... no, I won't start anything because it won't work. So did this stream got stuck again? Let me see. I will reload it again. Hi Ryan again. Welcome to the worst live stream ever, which is lagging every 10 seconds, and we have dropped frames, and we have... Now let's see if this works better. Welcome back to the worst live stream ever. Let me see. This laptop definitely does not like streaming actions. Jenny, you're still there, I see. Huh. You know, I'm still trying to like figuring out how this thing works with the you know, I want to monitor the live stream via my iPhone, and it keeps lagging, and it keeps like, yeah, I don't know. Hey Raven, thanks, you too, stay safe, man. Or ma'am. Can't see the your profile pic on my iPhone. Okay, so you guys, can you hear me? Because I'm really lagging on my iPhone, so I don't know what I'm doing here. And just let me know if you can hear me, and let me know if you have a working video stream, like a video feed that does not look like a slideshow. You should see a live stream of a camera on the left hand side, and you should see my ugly face on this little screen down there. Okay, so now nothing works, isn't it? This is so weird. As I said, the only thing I can explain this is that this thing is well, that the internet is just overloaded with people checking on news or something. Let me see here. Okay, so now I'm back with an optical feedback. Because it will not stream the stream right away. Okay, you're hearing me with 5 seconds emptiness. Okay. Huh. Let me see in the settings what I can do. I cranked down everything, like I cranked down the resolution to a minimum. I cranked down the actual streaming speeds. There's not much else I can crank down. I think the only thing I could do is just forget about OBS on my laptop, because I don't think it will work like that. It drops, well, it doesn't drop frames at least, but it says that the encoder is overloaded and I don't have a hardware encoder, because the GPU of this graphic card is like crap. And oh, thanks, Jenny. Well, it is crap because I spent a couple of hours of setting all this up, and now nothing of those things are working, and that's a bit frustrating because I spent my whole afternoon of scaling and stuff to put everything together, because the stream basically started with like you saw the live stream camera, you saw some pictures grabbed from the news, you saw a live ticker and everything, and that all went down the drain because yeah, my laptop apparently cannot even stream a single camera without lagging. At least I can see now that I see my feedback, my optical feedback that I created a second ago. Now I swap back to the camera. Well, again, as you can see, it is not much has changed for now, weather related, but you can see some winds there. I'm just thinking about if I should like maybe just swap the bulb outdoors, because you know this flickering is coming from this flicker bulb, and maybe it would be better when I just swap that out with a regular standard bulb. I think I should do that. I'll be back in a minute, and well, you can see me on the stream probably swapping the bulb. Okay, just stay with me. Okay, are we back? Are we back with our weird lagging live stream? At least my camera has been gone. I can't see myself, so wait, what could that be? I need to add my webcam again. Let's see if this works. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we are. Scale me down and put me back in the corner here. You see, this is all stuff I already did all day long, and I prepared everything and nothing is working. But at least I have the camera back. So let's move this up here. Or should we move? We can move this here and make this a little bit bigger. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, again you can see this live stream of my front house camera. Yeah, I just see, yeah, I still have my car out there because, well, hurricane strength winds are probably arriving tomorrow in the afternoon. Maybe a little bit earlier depending on the speed of Dorian, but for now it is pretty breezy out there. I haven't seen any high force winds yet or something. It basically is pretty warm and dry. It is not raining for now. It all looks normal. You can see a lot of birds during the day. They're all flying around nervously and they sit down all together, which usually I never saw that before. Maybe I haven't taken care of that, or you know, maybe I haven't seen that before. But the birds, you see that the birds are somehow nervous. They're gathering together and sitting down together and flying around in a pretty weird way. Sometimes it's quite bizarre. The stream is a bit better than before. Yeah, but it's still lagging, and it still says that the encoder is overloaded, so I don't know. The only thing I could do is I can delete my webcam, but that would be, well, it would be a bit sad. So I can scale this a little bit or crop it like this. As I said, usually when I do my YouTube videos, I am working on a workstation which is definitely capable of encoding multiple sources in one session, but this laptop seems to be pretty much overloaded with rendering down like 3 images into one and streaming them live. And I'm basically now live for over an hour and just adjusting things to make the stream run at least a little bit smooth, but for now it's still lagging as hell, which is pretty sad. Yeah, I know this thing grows with the warm, and it is pretty warm, and also when you watch the news you can see those pictures. Well, I really wanted to share with you, but I can't load something else right now because then the stream will break down again. But you can see like the water temperatures around whole Florida, they are pretty warm. It's like bathtub water, so it will reload or gain some more energy while well, in between the Bahamas and Florida, I suppose. So I hope that it will still move up north. We all hope that, I guess. So we'll see what's going to happen tomorrow. But for now, all my neighbors' houses are shuttered up. Shuttered? They are shuttered. So, and I helped my neighbors as well today. I met 2 very nice ladies around in the area that can't close their shutters on their own, so I gave them a hand today. And Yeah, and my neighbor, you can't see the house. Well, the house is like hidden behind this palm tree on the right hand side, but he was still setting up his shutters until like 8 or something. He just finished when I set up the camera outside. So yeah, well, check on my iPhone again how the stream is working. Okay, it still sucks. It's still not streaming anything correctly. It's all... Well, the thing is though, it really is an encoder problem, so probably I will try to delete my webcam right now just to see if that makes any difference. Wait, I will first take out everything I don't need. Video capture device, I can delete this. Okay, I can... There's still another picture in the background which I can delete. Okay. And then the stream is still lagging. Yeah, I think I should stream like simply with my iPhone without any computer, but then I would need to fix down the iPhone outdoors, which I don't like to do. The small camera I have right now, which is outside, is in a waterproof case, so it does not do anything when it starts raining or so. Still checking on some settings here, if there's anything I can still pull down to make it easier for the laptop to encode, but I will close this as well. Okay. Encoder overloaded. Still overloading the encoder. Because the thing is that my computer is not like... It's definitely something, it has something to do with the graphical output, because the computer itself works. It's not like rendering as crazy. It's just... It's just doing something here which isn't good, and I don't know what. I can switch over to a software encoder again. Maybe this helps. Apply. That's doing something. Huh. Hey, thanks, Jenny. That's nice of you. But you know, I'm a perfectionist, you know. So, and I set it up a whole thing all day long just to find out that it doesn't work. And and the thing is that, you know, you don't find it out yourself, but you find it out when you go live and everybody can see you. So it is a little frustrating here. Source alignment, nope. I should try, because, you know, it basically was like some kind of a test stream tonight, because I prepared, well, I wanted to stream this tomorrow night or tomorrow during the day when the actual hurricane arrived, which will be a little bit more interesting, especially when it's still